Welcome to another bold and inspiring edition of Who's Who Business TV. I'm your host, Amrita, and today we're diving into the people, partnerships, and purpose-driven stories shaping Guyana's business landscape. As we reflect on what it takes to build lasting success, here's a reminder from leadership expert John C. Maxwell. Growth is the great separator between those who succeed and those who do not. In this episode, we meet leaders and entrepreneurs who aren't just keeping pace with change, they're driving it. From cultural hospitality to international policy, from business mentorship to strategic infrastructure. Today's stories remind us that growth is intentional and leadership is a daily decision. This is Who's Who Business TV. We'll be right back after a few messages.
A. Sons is your one-stop shop for all Total Tools. Total Tools, available at all A. Sons locations.
Syntec is a new mileage try my vehicle. I've been working from Linden to Georgetown up and down the highway. I have vaccine and the oil performing very well. The vehicle performing well. The oil level do not drop. So I'm advising you to take a try with Syntec.
It's important to know these disc styles so you can begin to better understand the people around you. It's also important to understand that we are all a blend of these styles. Sure, we can adapt those blends based on our environment or when a specific situation calls for one style over the other. But more often than not, we've all got to accept our DISC and learn to live, work, and play and accept these basic truths. So there you have it. We're all different. but we are predictably different.
Welcome back. This is Behind the Brand, where we highlight the companies that are blending global excellence with local soul. With its signature style, live entertainment, and bold cuisine, Hard Rock Cafe Guyana has carved out more than just a spot on the map. It's created a cultural experience. From their Guyana-themed decor to the energy of their stage, this team has redefined what it means to dine out. With a bold motto and a clear commitment to daily standards, Hard Rock Cafe Guyana continues to deliver on its promise. Love all, serve all. This is Behind the Brand. Welcome to Behind the Brand, where we highlight the companies that are blending global excellence with local soul. With its signature style, live entertainment, and bold cuisine, Hard Rock has become more than a restaurant. It's a cultural experience. Let's hear how the team is creating something unforgettable at the intersection of food, music, and Caribbean pride.
My name is Kwanda Edmondson. I'm the General Manager for Hard Rock Cafe Guyana.
Hi, my name is Yuvita Prasad, and I'm the Marketing Manager for Hard Rock Cafe Guyana.
Hard Rock Cafe's global appeal is rooted in its fusion of music, culture, and hospitality. Bringing this experience to Guyana was inspired by a deep appreciation for the country's growing tourism landscape.
Since our launch, there have been many significant milestones that we hold very dearly. First, starting with our promotions. We are best known for our promotions, our team events, and of course, making our name in the live entertainment industry.
With its distinct flair, Hard Rock Cafe has carved out a space in Guyana's tourism landscape, offering more than food. It offers atmosphere.
The journey began with a vision to create an iconic space that not only elevated the country's culinary scenes, but also celebrated Guyana's uke rhythm through music, ambience, and unforgettable services. Our opening marked a chapter in local entertainment, blending international standards with authentic Guyanese flair and cuisine.
While upholding the global Hard Rock brand, the Guyana team brings something uniquely local to the table, from decor and entertainment to service with a distinctly Guyanese vibe.
While we uphold the classic Hard Rock brand, the Guyana location proudly reflects the local culture, from incorporating Guyanese ingredients, flavors to our menu, inclusive of healthy options, not to mention artists, local music, and entertainment. We have tailored an ambience to echo regional hospitality, ensuring that every guest feels that signature warmth and friendliness that Hard Rock Guyana brings. Whether it's the food, it's the decor, it's the live entertainment, the experience here is just uniquely ours.
For Hard Rock, being part of the Who's Who is more than a listing. It's about visibility, validation, and being part of a network that celebrates enterprise and excellence in Guyana.
One of the things it has done is that it has somewhat strengthened our relationship by providing that sense of partnership, where that creates more brand visibility both for us and Who is Who as well. So we're happy to have this opportunity, and I would definitely encourage other businesses, especially in the same industry as ours, to be a part of Who is Who platform.
Our team, our motto says, love all, serve all, and all is one. And that is a mantra that our staff at Hard Rock Cafe holds very dearly to their hearts. And that is a push, that is a drive actually, for everybody to come on board and to constantly and daily give that Hard Rock experience, not forgetting international training. And we have training from time to time. So throughout the year, they are receiving training. So that also helps with achieving our daily standards.
With a bold motto and a clear commitment to daily excellence, Hard Rock Cafe Guyana stands as a lifestyle brand, fusing music, food, and fun.
Becoming a local tourism hub both for Guyanese and tourists, persons who are au fait with Hard Rock Cafe worldwide and having that Guyanese experience with our local twist. In addition to that, successfully, like my colleague rightfully said, successfully hosting the team nights, which some of those involves the traditional Guyanese culture such as karaoke. We also have stand-up. We also celebrate cultural and calendar holidays at the cafe. So some of those things are some of our greatest achievements, not to mention we're able to carry out the hard rock culture where we love all and serve all. In terms of our employees, we have been able to successfully build a strong team of young professionals. We have staff that are young as 19, and they're doing exceptionally well, some of whom would have received training internationally. So that too is also one of the other milestones that we appreciate dearly, and we celebrate that a lot.
Stay tuned as we hear from Christina Hickel, HR Coordinator of NSBOmega Guyana Inc., to learn more about their innovative strategies, key job opportunities, and workforce development in Guyana.
Hi, I'm Christina, the HR Coordinator here at NSBOmega Guyana Inc. Today I'll be telling you a little bit about a vacancy we have with one of our clients located in Georgetown and on the west coast of Demerara. They are currently seeking optometrists to join their team. The ideal candidates should have relevant experience and qualifications in this field. For more information, please visit our website at nsbomega.gy or contact us at 227-3370. Thank you, and until next time.
Welcome back to BizzPulse, where we celebrate ambition, resilience, and the power of women in business. This week, we're spotlighting a powerful moment for women-led enterprise in Guyana. 200 graduates from the Road to Growth program and 46 from the Bankability Fund for Women came together for a celebration of courage, clarity, and transformation. That's why partnerships that include the Cherie Blair Foundation, ExxonMobil Foundation, IDB Lab, GMSA, and the Small Business Bureau. These women are proving that when you invest in women, you invest in an entire economy. Let's hear from one of our program participants. This is BizzPulse.
Hi guys, Coach K. Smith here, and today was such a magnificent day. Of course, we brought to the end our Road to Growth program, which culminated with our graduation day today. And today I have the pleasure of speaking to one of our graduates from the Road to Growth program. First of all, I'm going to allow you to just say your name for the audience and what business you're from.
Sure. Hi, my name is Maria Hoosner. I'm from two businesses actually. One is an online company and one is an auto mechanic company. So my online business, technically we do anything from shopping at Amazon, eBay, Shein, Fashion Nova. We actually shop online. You can give us a quantity. Even, don't forget it, we also bring in cars parts, truck parts. We also do that. Also, we do for my mechanic section, we actually come to you. You don't have to come to us. We have a location at Houston. Also, we come to you. So if you're a breakdown on the road, you can give us a call at 684-1743, and we come and assist you at anytime, anywhere. We do servicing, we do maintenance, we do technician works, etc.
Beautiful. I mean, that is quite a handful. I mean, handling one business is definitely a challenge, much as admin two. So can you share with us, what was your experience like being a part of the Road to Growth program?
So my experience with the Road to Growth program was I actually learned to finance my business a lot more. I actually learned to actually go and register what is my business. Also, the financial part of it was so off track. It was, oh my God, a mess if I can say. And actually started coaching Coach Deborah. They actually helped me a lot when it comes to one-on-one. They actually helped me in class, in person, to actually guide me to know what I have to do and how I have to do to get my actual growth plan in order. Also, this program helped so much with our growth plans.
Absolutely. And you mentioned that, getting your finances and numbers in order. That's probably one of the biggest things that a business should really have in place. Can you share with us, you were in a room with other women. What was it like being in a room filled with other women entrepreneurs?
So it actually gave me my social network a little bit more because I actually get to put some of my businesses out there. For example, my auto shop, which is actually I go to instead you come to me from Region 4. So I actually distribute some cards in there.
If there is some words of encouragement that you would say to other women entrepreneurs out there who are seeing you're in this awesome background graduating, what would you say to them about being a part of the course?
Don't be afraid to take risks. Banking and finance, it's a must. It'll help your business grow way better.
All right, absolutely. What a short and crisp way to put it. Don't be afraid to take a risk. So if you see the link for Road to Growth 2026, don't be afraid to take the risk. Sign up and be a part of this awesome program that will give you business knowledge and skills that can help you to grow yourself and your business.
That's so true. And you can be like me today. We are graduated all because of thanks to the help of our coach, directors, and everyone that participated here. Thank you very much.
You want to connect with the decision makers, you want to get information about all the business opportunities, and you want to be part of the biggest business cocktail in Guyana. Make sure you get the ticket to the Who's Who in Guyana Business Directory launch, which is happening on Monday, October 13th at the Marriott. This is the first time that we're allowing non-Who's Who featured companies to be able to participate in the Who's Who so that you can get an experience of what the leading companies in Guyana have been benefiting from for the last 8 years. This year, for the first time ever, we'll also have an international best-selling author and speaker, Mr. Kaplan Mowbray, presenting to us on the power of a corporate identity and how to really develop your brand so that everyone knows the impact that you can make. This may be a once-in-a-lifetime offer. We have less than 50 tickets remaining, so please make sure that you secure yours by clicking on the link in the description. It is going to be an amazing event. We've always benefited from these events for the last 7 times here in Guyana. So we look forward to seeing you there. Get your ticket very quickly.
The International Business Conference 2025 is calling ambitious leaders, innovators, and decision makers to gather in Georgetown, Guyana from October 14th to the 16th. As a delegate, you don't just attend, you gain VIP level access to world-class conference, sessions packed with actionable strategies, exclusive networking opportunities with regional and global executive, experts insight from international thought leaders and industry pioneer, cutting-edge solutions to drive business growth and transformation, access to the expo showcasing innovations, partnership, and opportunities, special delegates only events designed to help you connect deeper and build lasting relationship. This isn't just a conference, it's a launch pad for your business future. Seats are strictly limited and the decision making will be in the room. Register now and secure your place as a delegate at the IBC 2025, where business meets opportunities and opportunities meets you.
Welcome to Leadership in Action, where we spotlight the voices shaping strategy, growth, and leadership across Guyana's business landscape. In this candid conversation, Mr. Sultan Dinool, country manager of ELGAWA Guyana Inc., shares how ELGAWA is not only powering physical infrastructure, but fueling a mindset of innovation, partnership, and national development. His leadership style reflects a clear vision: connect systems, empower teams, and build for long-term impact. This is Leadership in Action.
Welcome to Leadership in Action, the podcast where we explore how bold leadership, strategic thinking, and purposeful action are shaping the future of our region. I'm Dr. Vishnu Durga, and in this episode, we're joined by Sultan Dinool, the country manager of ELGAWA Guyana, a company that's quickly become a vital player in Guyana's technical services and energy support sectors. Sultan's leadership journey is one that embodies adaptability, entrepreneurial thinking, and value creation in emerging markets. At the helm of a company delivering electrical and mechanical services across critical sectors from power generation to HVAC and medical systems, he has led ELGAWA's expansion with precision, even securing local content certification to support Guyana's national development goals. In today's conversation, we'll dive deep into the real-time decisions and challenges faced by leaders like Sultan in high-growth sectors. Now, let's get into the conversation. Sultan, welcome to the podcast. To get you kicked off, can you describe the experiences or influences in your upbringing or early career that most shaped who you are today as a leader and as an entrepreneur?
All right. To begin with, first of all, thank you for having me, and a special good afternoon, especially to everyone who is watching the podcast. This question is quite simple. Some persons would say they don't like this what I'm going to say, but I'm a product of my environment, and one of the things that shaped how I am and how I approach leadership is how I grew up. I'm born and bred in All Boys Town. My family is still there. I still frequent there quite often. Of course, it is not the, let's say, best place when it comes to raising a child. By no means I'm saying that I grew up in a hostile environment or it wasn't a good environment. What it did, it taught me so much. And one of the things that it really taught me is to be authentic. Authentic leadership is very important to me. It's one of the most important things that I take to ELGAWA. And many of my teammates, not many, all of my teammates can say that what you see is what you get with Sultan. Especially how I am speaking to you here, this is how I speak with everyone and anyone. And when it comes to leadership, you're molded by your experiences. And of course, my environment, as I mentioned, played a very important part of that.
So you did mention a little bit of your childhood, where you grew up. What is a pivotal challenge that you've been able to overcome and maybe a turning point in your own journey? How did you overcome it and what lessons did you get from it?
In my opinion, in my journey, there was no one pivotal turning point. There are constant challenges. I'm now in my 30s, and every year you get challenges. Of course, there are some challenges that are at a higher degree than others. And the important thing is to learn from it. And of course, part of when I started coaching at Action Coaching, and well, you as my mentor, mentorship is very important. So working through the challenges that come up, especially the ones that are really bothering you or bothered you at that time, is to learn from those challenges, find the solution, and make sure that you don't repeat them. And that is how I approach many of the challenges that I come up with every day. Every day you have challenges.
So you have a coach. Have you always had coaches in your life?
Yes. I would never put other coaches other than my parents or any other coach that I will have and currently have above my parents. My parents, both of them, one of them passed away a couple of years ago. I have my mother with me. They were my first coaches. They have taught me through experiences. A lot of times we were in blackouts, and a lot of time I learned a lot of things by just listening to their conversations. And they really coached me unknowingly to where I am today. And of course, now I've added to that repertoire. I have you as my mentor and coach. And for about 5 years, I would say 5 years plus currently, in which the changes has been dramatic, especially when it comes to my thinking and mindset. And now that I'm leading a company, this has played an integral part and an integral role in how I think and how I carry myself daily.
Do you feel a sense of irony because you mentioned when you're younger having to deal with those blackouts, now being in a company that provides power and protection against blackouts? Was that part of your pathway?
It is ironic. It is ironic. I know our blackouts are getting better. Let's just say that we're getting less and less blackouts, and I know there are provisions that government is making to reduce this. But definitely, I was not led to be an engineer. My first career was being a lawyer. I attended the Bishop's High School, and naturally, we at the BHS, we're arts oriented. And actually, it is the best law school in the country. I can attest to that. And I was led there. And then it happened in 4th or 5th form. I realized, you know what? I have an affinity for technical knowledge. And then I made that career path. And I switched. So here I am now.
So maybe the blackouts did have an influence.
It did.
So I think besides that, maybe to just touch on the coaching component again, how would you describe what coaching is? Because a lot of people use it now. In the past, people used to talk about training and mentoring. I think we've played a part over the last 10 years of making the word coaching very popular, business coaching in particular. How would you define it, and how would you describe what it actually is?
In the simplest terms for persons to understand who have not been a part of the coaching experience, it's in essence guidance. And the guidance does not come from the person who is quote unquote coaching you. It comes from yourself. So the purpose of the coach is to literally have you as the person give that path to the answer that you want, and literally to be a guide. And it might sound simple, but it's very important and it's very powerful. And it's something that more and more, especially entrepreneurs, managing businesses, and now that because of oil and gas, companies are growing at an unprecedented rate, coaching is very important.
Hello everyone! Last year's International Business Conference was nothing short of extraordinary. It brought together some of the brightest minds in business, innovation, and leadership internationally from all sectors. The energy, insights, and connections that emerged from that event have continued to echo through our community, driving new partnerships, fresh ideas, and strategic investments. We are proud to have created a platform that doesn't just discuss business, it empowers it. And now, we're building on that momentum with even greater purpose. IBC 2025 is coming, and it's set to be our most ambitious conference yet. This year, attendees can expect a dynamic mix of keynote addresses from international thought leaders, focused panel discussions with industry experts, and hands-on opportunities to explore cutting-edge business solutions. From technology and tourism to finance and the future of work, we're covering the sectors that matter most to our region's growth. IBC 2025 isn't just another business event, it's a business movement, and we want you to be a part of it. We look forward to welcoming you once again in Guyana to IBC 2025. Visit our website or message me to get all details on sponsorship or your attendance as a delegate.
Welcome to IBC Spotlight, where we feature the global voices helping shape Guyana's business future through insight, strategy, and international collaboration. In this edition, we shine a light on Eraina, Head of Office for the International Organization for Migration.
On behalf of the International Organization for Migration, it's my distinct honor to invite you leaders, innovators, and change makers from across Guyana, Suriname, and the Caribbean to the 2025 International Business Conference. This is not just an event, it is a movement, a moment to shape the future of our region together. Guyana is rising. With its dynamic oil and gas sector, visionary low-carbon development strategy, and commitment to inclusive growth, it is becoming a hub for sustainable business and global partnerships. Suriname, too, is forging ahead, strengthening its migration governance and unlocking the potential of its people and diaspora. Imagine a middle-aged mechanic in Georgetown, once struggling to adapt to the shift towards electric vehicles, through the Board of Industrial Trainers program to train trainers, supported by IOM, he gains new skills, launches a business, and becomes a pioneer in Guyana's clean energy transition, no longer feeling that leaving Guyana is his only hope for future prosperity. This is the power of managing migration and skills developing, transforming lives and economies. At IOM, we believe that well-managed migration is a catalyst for sustainable development. Migration is a powerful driver of innovation and growth within the private sector. The International Organization for Migration plays a vital role in fostering environments where migrants' creativity, dedication, and skills can flourish. By supporting the integration and empowerment of migrants, IOM not only strengthens business performance, but also contributes to the overall development and prosperity of host communities. This synergy results in more dynamic and competitive economies, benefiting both businesses and society at large. Our work in Guyana and Suriname supports governments in building strong, inclusive labor markets. We help protect vulnerable migrants, empower communities, and foster the conditions where businesses can thrive, knowing their workforce is skilled, safe, and ready. In Suriname, the first national migration policy is paving the way for orderly migration and economic inclusion. In Guyana, our programs from humanitarian assistance to skills training are helping people stay, grow, and contribute meaningfully to national prosperity. As we approach IOM's 75th anniversary, we are proud to support the Caribbean community in developing a regional migration policy framework aligning with the revised Treaty of Chaguaramas and the Global Compact for Migration. This framework will help create a predictable, harmonized environment for business and mobility. We know that sustainable business growth requires stable societies and strong human capital. That's why we're inviting you, the private sector, to be part of this journey. Your investment, your innovation, and your leadership are essential. Join us at the International Business Conference 2025. Let's explore new partnerships, unlock new markets, and build a future where well-managed migration fuels prosperity. Guyana and Suriname and the Caribbean are open for business, and IOM is here to help you succeed. I can't wait to meet you at the International Business Conference on the 14th to 16th of October, right here in Georgetown, Guyana.
Bridging businesses for regional prosperity. That is the theme for the third edition of the International Business Conference that will be held right here in Guyana between October 14th to 16th. The big question is, have you gotten your delegate pass as yet to contribute to this conference being as awesome as it can be? Your delegate pass will allow you to be a part of all of the networking sessions so that you can connect and grow yourself and your business. It will allow you to be a part of the panel discussions as it seems to educate you about what is happening in the particular industries so that you can have your knowledge base expanded and by extension determine how you can make better business and or professional decisions. Those panels would include frameworks for growth, looking at investments, regulations, and private sector enablement. It will look at capital mobilization. You'll have a panel that looks at energy development to strengthen national industries, among many, many others. In addition, your delegate pass can even allow you to attend the launch of the Who's Who in Guyana Business Directory, which will be happening the day before on October 13th once you're here or you get your pass very early. My encouragement to you is to grab your delegate's passes now. The investment for your delegate pass that gives you access to this 3-day riveting event, it's only $1,200 USD. And if you are a member of the Suriname Guyana Chamber of Commerce, you get 50% off the investment for attending as a delegate. So what are you waiting for? Grab your delegate passes now. You can click on the link in the description of this video to RSVP so that you can secure your spot at the third edition of the International Business Conference so you can grow yourself and your business. See you there at the conference.
Shopping with Ali & Sons is now more easier than ever. Find your product, click Add to Cart, click Proceed to check out, enter your email, click Continue as guest, enter your name and address, choose your delivery options, click Continue, then click Place Order. It's that easy. One of our customer service representatives will contact you to confirm, and in several hours, your items will be delivered to your door.
Struggling to grow your business? You're not alone, but you don't have to figure it out the hard way. Business coaching gives you clarity, strategy, and accountability, so you can stop guessing and start scaling. From refining your offer to building systems that work, a coach helps you work on the business, not just in it. The most successful entrepreneurs have coaches. The question is, do you?
IBC is almost here. As you see, we're at the Marriott, making sure that every single detail is taken care of so that you can get the best experience possible, a fantastic experience, where you get to meet all the key decision makers. You're able to ensure that you meet the agencies, the investment agencies, meet other businesses, and of course explore Guyana. Take a look at all the opportunities that Guyana has to offer. Visit locations, and again, the International Business Conference, the third edition, is where you need to be. And I encourage you, if you don't have your delegate passes yet, get it as soon as possible so that you can be here October 14th to 16th at the Marriott and really help us continue to develop Guyana, see the opportunities in Suriname as well. Both countries will be heavily represented, and you need to be there as well.
Hi guys, I'm Tamesh from the ELGAWA workshop. I'm here to talk to you today about the Syntec oil. It's one of the very best in the market right now. First thing is, the viscosity is very rich. That is the very most important thing about the oil. The viscosity is very rich. It reduces engine eyes. I have been using this oil for the past couple months and the result is magnificent. I never get the result in other oil that I use, but the Syntec, it's very good. It is very good. I recommend you guys to use this oil. It is very good.
On October 15th and 16th from 2 to 6 p.m., the IBC Expo in Georgetown opens exclusively to trade visitors. It's a space created for connection where entrepreneurs, professionals, and industry leaders meet to share ideas, explore opportunities, and build partnership to move business forward. Your trade visitor pass is just $25 or 5,000 Guyana dollars. With it, you will join a network of peers and decision makers, discover fresh solutions, and find new ways to grow together. Passes are limited and available online only, so secure yours today. The IBC Expo is where we connect, collaborate, and create the future of businesses.
Ali & Sons in the Gifflin Mall is your one-stop shop for all electronics, including laptop computers, flash drives and SD cards, tablets, speaker and stereo sets and the best brands, drum sets and guitars, household appliances, flat-screen TVs, hardware items, and lots more. So check us out today for the most affordable prices. Ali & Sons in the Gifflin Mall, making life better one day at a time.
And that brings us to the close of another high-impact episode of Who's Who Business TV. From the rhythm of Hard Rock Cafe to the resilience of 200 women entrepreneurs and leadership on the ground to international strategy at the IBC, today's stories showcase the full spectrum of growth and leadership. A big thank you to our guests and to you, our viewers, for being part of this growing network of business visionaries. Until next time, stay focused, stay courageous, and as always, keep leading the way. I'm Amrita, and this has been Who's Who Business TV.